Hello, welcome back to Aham Center for Therapy. I'm your therapist Ishwarimarathe, and if you clicked on the thumbnail, you're here because you're interested to know what are the most commonly seen mental health habits that pull a person's mental health down. So if you're interested, let's go. So the very first thing that automatically pulls a person's mental health down is starting the day glued to the device. I myself am a culprit of this, I admit it, but there was a time where I had the habit of immediately reaching out to my phone and checking my notifications the minute I opened my eyes. If you just replace that with really sitting up, closing your eyes, setting your intention for the day, pressing your teeth, and then actually going and checking your device, I guarantee you will see the immediate improvement in your mood throughout the day. The second habit that I see very commonly is not being flexible with your relationships, with your day, with your career aspirations, with who you think you should be. When you put yourself and the world around you in very rigid, tight boxes, the chances of somebody not meeting up to those requirements increase, and with that, so do your chances of being mentally disturbed also increase. Next up, we have not having any kind of anchor point for yourself through the day, not having any routine for yourself in a day. I don't mean to say that you need to meticulously plan every second, minute that you're awake, but having some idea of having a routine actually gives you a very good stability, so that even in the face of uncertainty, you have some things that you can fall back on. The next habit is one of the most deadly ones. It is constantly comparing your life, your journey, your finances, your looks, your whatever with other people. It could be an upward comparison, which means that you look up to people who have better things than you and you feel unhappy with what you have. Or it could be a downward comparison, wherein you look at someone and say that, oh, my life is so much better than this person. None of these comparisons actually help you in the long run. The next habit is being so lost in what if and if only thoughts that you are constantly committing to a life that you're not leading while ignoring the life that you are presently living in. So consciously uncoupling yourself from these thoughts would be a surefire way of improving your mental health in the long run. The next one that we have is not really stopping and smelling the roses. You all might have heard this term before, but it basically means when we do not really take a pause to appreciate what's working in our life. That is another surefire way of getting your mental health down, because then that way you only keep seeing the problems but you don't see any of the solutions that have been working or the things which you already have that are going great. And the final habit that pulls your mental health down is not really knowing where you're going in life. Again, I don't mean to say that you should have very firm and rigid instructions as to how you are going to live your life for your entire life, but I think having some sort of an inkling of who you are as a person, where do you want to go, what goals, what kind of goals you want to actually set for yourself, at least for the next 1 month or 2 months, that actually helps in planning out your life in an optimum manner. So there you go, I just shared with you all some of my most commonly seen mental health habits that pull a person's mental health down. If you are doing any of these that I just mentioned, do try to reach out in the comment section and I will help you with that. Or you can always book a session with me and we can really proactively work on these things in therapy. As always, thank you so much for giving your time to our channel, and if you're new here, do subscribe, and if you're old here, thank you so much for coming back. I will be back with the next video very soon. Till then, take care of your mental health and be aware of these signs that we saw today. Bye.